So we all deal with judgment in our lives, whether we want to acknowledge it or not. Certainly in 2013, when infamy infused itself into my life, I faced that judgment on a scale that is larger than most people face. But in the end, it's really not that different. It's caring about what other people think of us. I would try to avoid that as much as I could and keep focused on my life. And I've tried to do that going forward since infamy kind of evacuated my life. But I'm not always perfect about it. I still go back and I still think about it, even amongst friends, in terms of the decisions I've made in my life since infamy left. Even with people that I know will support me, because maybe I'm worried that the successes I'm having are going to sound like bragging, or the failures I'm going to have are going to affirm other people that I shouldn't have made some of the decisions I made. And of course, there's still that grand scale of those things, because there's still people that want to look at me through that spotlight and the lens, and my recent appearance on the Today Show and things like that. And I always thought that there'd be a point of time when I was cured of it. In fact, a week or two back, after I was on Ashley Banfield, somebody made the comment, somehow I read it because I was promoting on Twitter, that I was trying to look black. And that was just, to me, I laughed so hard. I thought that is the most ridiculous thing that somebody could do. They were so desperate to criticize that they were saying I tried to look African American. But I guess they didn't realize that it gets hot in Phoenix and tans happen when the sun hits the body. And I thought at that moment that might be it, that I finally released it. But I've realized here the past couple of days that I haven't completely done that. But and I think, like I said earlier, I'm gonna relapse over time. And last night I had one of those relapses, and I've just come to accept the fact, I guess, that I love the fact that I'm going to have those relapses and that I'm going to embrace them, because the more I embrace them, the more I realize that it's just part of me, but it doesn't have to be a big part of me. It doesn't have to control what I do. And I make this video and I'm going to post it because I don't want the judgment of others to control what you're going to do. It might not be on as big a scale as what I have. It might be on a bigger. But whatever it is, it still feels the same. But it also is a way, every time you bow to that, it is a path towards an inauthentic life. And you and I both deserve an authentic life. So I hope that in watching this, and I hope for me in saying this, that we learn at the very least to contain that feeling. We learn to distance ourselves from the judgment of others so they don't control our choices and are just something that is out there floating in the periphery of our lives that we really don't have to concern ourselves with to the degree that we do. Hope this was helpful to you. I love you, and have an awesome day.